The Battle of Kosovo happened on June 15, 1389, between Serbian Prince Lazar Hrebeljanović and the invading Ottoman Empire led by Sultan Murad I. The battle occurred on the Kosovo field in an area ruled by Serbian nobleman Vuk Branković, which is now part of Kosovo, close to the modern city of Pristina. Prince Lazar's army included his own soldiers, troops from Branković and Bosnia, as well as fighters from Albanian, Hungarian, Vlach, and Bulgarian groups. Lazar was a powerful leader in Moravian Serbia, and Branković acknowledged him as superior. There aren't many reliable historical records of the battle, but it resulted in significant losses for both sides. Both Prince Lazar and Sultan Murad were killed. This battle was unique because it was the only time an Ottoman sultan died in a battlefield. Serbia's military strength was greatly weakened, and they couldn't put up large armies against future Ottoman attacks. The remaining Serbian principalities eventually became Ottoman subjects. The significance of the battle grew over time, with myths and stories forming around it. These stories gained importance during the 19th century when Serbian nationalism was rising, and the country aimed to expand, including into Kosovo under Ottoman control. In modern times, the battle is seen as a crucial part of Serbian history, culture, and identity. Vidovdan, celebrated on June 28, is a significant Serbian holiday that commemorates the Battle of Kosovo. The Battle of Kosovo took place on June 15, 1389, between the Serbian Prince Lazar Hrebeljanović and the invading Ottoman Empire led by Sultan Murad I. This battle marked a critical point in the fall of the Serbian Empire. After Emperor Stefan Uros IV Dušan's reign, his son Stefan Uros V the Weak struggled to maintain the empire's power. Many smaller, independent regions emerged. Prince Lazar ruled a part of the former empire and recognized the Ottoman threat. He prepared to confront them both diplomatically and militarily. Sultan Murad I moved his troops from Philippopolis to Kosovo, an essential crossroads in the Balkans. This path allowed him to target both Prince Lazar and another ruler, Vuk Branković. Lazar's forces gathered near Nis, while Murad's army went through several towns before reaching Pristina. Estimates of the army sizes vary, but Murad's army was likely larger. Lazar's force consisted of around 12,000 to 25,000 troops, including Serbian, Bosnian, and other allied fighters. Murad's force ranged from 27,000 to 40,000, including Ottoman soldiers and auxiliary troops. The two armies clashed at the Kosovo field. Murad commanded the Ottoman forces, with his sons on his sides. The Ottoman army was organized with archers in the front line, backed by various infantry units, and Murad himself was guarded by cavalry. Lazar led the Serbian army, flanked by Vuk Branković's and Vlatko Vukovic's troops. Heavy cavalry and archer cavalry were at the forefront, supported by infantry. The accounts of the Battle of Kosovo from Serbian and Turkish sources vary, making it difficult to fully understand what happened. The battle likely began with Ottoman archers targeting the Serbian cavalry. After regrouping, the Serbian cavalry managed to break through the Ottoman left wing but struggled against the center and right wings. The Serbs initially had an advantage, causing significant damage to the Ottoman left wing. However, as the night's charge concluded, light Ottoman cavalry and infantry counterattacked, exploiting the heavy Serbian armor. In the center, Serbian troops pushed back Ottoman forces except for Bayezid's wing, which held against Bosnian forces commanded by Vlatko Vuković, dealing heavy losses to the Ottomans. In response, Bayezid launched a fierce counterattack, pushing the Serbian forces back and eventually winning the battle. This marked the only time an Ottoman sultan was killed on a battlefield. Both armies suffered heavy losses, and both Prince Lazar and Sultan Murad lost their lives. Murad's son Bayezid emerged as the new Ottoman ruler. The Serbian and Ottoman armies retreated from the battlefield. The consequences of the battle were significant. The Serbs were left with fewer troops to protect their lands, while the Ottomans continued their campaigns. The Serbian feudal class split into two factions, one that favored pro-Ottoman policies and another that aligned with Hungary against Ottoman expansion. Over time, some Serbian principalities that weren't already Ottoman vassals became subjects of the Ottomans. Stefan Lazarević, Prince Lazar's son, became a loyal ally of Bayezid after marrying into his family. He contributed troops to Ottoman military engagements. Vuk Branković, another Serbian leader, joined anti-Ottoman coalitions but eventually became an Ottoman prisoner. Lazarević succeeded as an Ottoman vassal, expanding his territory significantly. Serbia eventually became an Ottoman province. The capture of Smederevo in 1459 marked the end of medieval Serbian statehood. The Battle of Kosovo gave rise to the Kosovo myth, a central theme in Serbian folklore and literature. This myth evolved through time, with its most famous version known as the Kosovo cycle created by Vuk Karadžić in the 19th century. This story focuses on sacrifice, betrayal, and heroism. Prince Lazar's choice between heavenly and earthly realms, Vuk Brankovic's supposed desertion, and Milošević's assassination of Murad symbolize these themes. In the 16th and 17th centuries, Ottoman Serbia showed a favorable attitude towards Ottoman rule, and the Battle of Kosovo wasn't interpreted negatively. However, during the 19th century, as Serbian nationalism grew, the battle's significance transformed. It gained importance due to the political climate and the desire for expansion. The Congress of Berlin in 1878 marked a turning point, as Serbia's territorial options changed. Kosovo became important for Serbian national identity. The Battle of Kosovo, observed as Vidovdan, Street, Vitus Day, on June 28 in the Julian calendar, is a significant part of Serbian identity. Key events in Serbian history have occurred on this day, such as the declaration of war on the Ottoman Empire in 1876, alliances signed in 1881, the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand in 1914, the proclamation of the Vidovdan Constitution in 1921, and President Slobodan Milošević's 1989 speech at Gaziantep. The tomb of Sultan Murad in Kosovo Polje holds religious importance for local Muslims. A monument was erected at the tomb by Sultan Murad's son, showcasing Ottoman architecture in Kosovo. The Battle of Kosovo remains an enduring source of inspiration for historical, political, military, and artistic endeavors, holding a special place in Serbian history, tradition, and national identity.